let me ask you something. If we have the spending power, the experience, and the receipts, why on earth are we still going invisible, unheard, unseen in workplaces, in entertainment, and everywhere in between? Why, I ask you? Well, it's not a pipeline problem. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a priority problem. Invisible power. I hear it all the time from women, and I've seen it myself. I mean, heck, that's why I started Second Act Women. We are going into spaces and applying for jobs that we are the most qualified for. We are the most experienced, yet we're being overlooked. Heck, we're being ghosted before we even have the chance to be ghosted. We don't want a seat at the table if the table setting is saying we've got to remain quiet. No, that's not inclusion. That's window dressing. That's all that is. That's a mannequin in the front window. Okay, listen, I'm bad with analogies, but you get what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Again, that is not inclusion. We have this invisible power that is just simply being overlooked. I can't really call it diversity if 70% of what we are seeing, of what is in the workplace, of what is being hired is under 40. You just can't. That's age bias at its highest of level. And while there are brands and there are companies that are beginning to understand our power, there is still a crisis happening. Inclusion, age inclusion, that is, because who's not in the room is the strategist, the innovator, the creative one, the one with lived experience. Those are the people who are missing on the invite list. But you know you're invited to this house of adolescence. Side note. In America, 1 in 3 people are over 50 today. And in 5 years, 1 in 5 people will be over 65. We're not the past. We are not the past. We are the present. And we have the receipts. Your receipts are your experience, your judgment, your critical thinking, all the things on your highlight reel. And so let's talk about what it is you can do. What it is that you can do to own your inclusion, to be included, to be seen, to be heard, and all of the things. So the first one is what I like to call ROW. I want you to reclaim, claim, own your return on experience. Because guess what? That's what companies get when they hire you. That is what your clients get when they hire you if you are a founder. Return on experience is so powerful. You are so powerful that you have got to own that. And so what I want you to do is get out your CV. I want you to get it out. And I want you to add to it. Even if you're a founder and you're an entrepreneur and you're going through the things, you're going through a little age bias, maybe even it's internal age bias, or you're looking for a job, I want you to create your own list of power skills. I want you to list them out. Yeah, I want you to just, grab a glass of wine or a cup of coffee, and I want you to spend time on you. And I want you to really list all of the things that you bring your clients, all of the things that you bring that company, even if you're working today. I just want you to do that so you can remind yourself how powerful you are. Number 2 is you need to make yourself findable. I'm gonna give you a little realness here. Because visibility in the workplace, finding new clients, getting new clients, securing new clients, whatever it may be, it can also be a you problem. That's right. Are you hiding behind an old profile on LinkedIn? Are you a voyeur on LinkedIn and that's all you use LinkedIn for. No, you need to engage with those companies, those clients, those industry leaders that you see yourself being a part of, or those companies that you would like to work for one day. You have got to have a voice, girl. You've got to have your own voice. And even if that means simply engaging once a week, that's all it takes. But you also have to update your profile picture, update that about section. You got to do a little work on also making yourself findable, visible, seen and heard. And number 3 is don't ask for that seat. Oh gosh, we are too, at this age, you guys know what I almost said? I almost said we are too old for that. No, I don't like that word. I don't like saying that. So instead, I want to say at this juncture in our life, don't just ask for a seat. You got to own the room. You got to pull up that chair and make yourself comfortable at the table. That's right. And you might just find people are excited to see you at that table. Pull up your own damn seat at the table. Number 4 is be the inclusion you want to see. Age inclusion also can start with us. It can start with you. That means making room for other women because, as I say time and time again, let's kick over the barrel of crabs where they're reaching and pulling each other down. That's crabs in a barrel. Don't be that crab don't be crabby. Make room for other voices of all ages, amplifying the voice within your circle, within your community that you may be the leader of. At work, let's continue to work together. Let's not be the problem. Let's be the inclusion ourselves. And number 5 is, like Dory, guess what I'm going to say? Keep swimming. Because I have been where you have been. This is the reason why I started Second Act Women, was because at the glorious age, oh my gosh, there I go again with that word I never use. At the age of 51 only, that's the operative word, I started Second Act Women because I myself experienced ageism at its finest. And so I understand that there are going to be days when you feel like maybe even not getting out of bed, frankly, because you have sent hundreds, yes, I said it, hundreds of resumes, only to get ghosted, only to not even get in the room to prove your worth. I hate having to say prove your worth because I don't feel like we need to be proving anything, frankly, but you will land the opportunity if you just keep swimming. I promise you, it will come. There are companies out there who understand you. There are communities who will welcome you. And there are managers out there looking for you. We're not a niche. We are a movement. That's right. Midlife isn't a breakdown, it's a breakout. We're not a niche. You are not a niche. If you are sitting at 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, we are a movement. This is the place, and inside of your own head, please recognize that midlife is not a breakdown. It's your breakout. That's right. So let's flip the question, keep the conversation going. I'd love to hear if you have more tips on inclusivity for yourself. And I want you to remember that this house doesn't have fade outs. We do mic drops. That's right. We do mic drops here because aging is all about being loud and proud. This time in your life is your live remix, like that 80s tape that I talked about. That's right. And this today, who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, that, my friend, is your next track on your soundtrack. Make it a beautiful day, will you?